Happy Tuesday to you.
Happy Tuesday.
Alan keeps going, all right. And we go,
All right.
all right,
I
love
partner.
him. Matthew McConaughey, whatever it's called.
Matthew McConaughey.
McConaughey, yeah.
Is he actually that attractive though?
Correct. Have you seen Jason Statham with Rosie at New York Fashion Week?
Correct.
He looks so hot.
Together as a pair.
They are the biggest power couple ever. And he is just the leader of the baldy community, I think. He just looks 10 out of 10 with that bald head. With hair, I don't think so much.
No, I would agree with you actually.
And do you know what else I love about men that actually do the shave, but it's to the buzz cut? I think it makes them look instantly attractive.
I do like a buzz cut.
Yeah.
I think it's nice.
Great move. Anyway, let's get into the episode. Zoe, it was your birthday.
It was. I went from, by the way, saying that I wasn't fussed about my birthday to having a really jam-packed weekend.
You did?
Because the thing was, I was always going for dinner. I then said, does anyone want to come and meet me for drinks? I'll be in town. And basically, apart from you, everyone that asked could make it. So then it ended up being a thing, and my pal Louise going out with her two pals, so then we just joined forces.
Oh, lovely.
So it was like an unplanned birthday night out.
To be fair, I did wonder who two of the girls were there. I was like,
Yeah.
I've never had... Are they Louise's friends?
Yeah, so we just joined together. So we went to Devil of Brooklyn.
Did you? Was it good?
Yeah, for a good few hours, loved it.
You can't book there though, can you?
No, you
walk
can't.
in.
When I went in, there was plenty of tables. So we were in like the front bit at first, well, for like, till I met one friend. And then because there was going to be quite a lot of us, we moved into the back bit. And at first I thought, is it not going to be like as vibey in here?
The back bit?
Because there's two rooms.
I did not know that.
Like as soon as you go in, there's only really like that one wee kind of room
Yeah.
of tables, and then there's a full back. In fact, there's
Oh.
two other rooms.
Alright.
There's like a cosy one with kind of like, what's those couches that go like that? And Chesterfield, is that what they're
Oh, yeah.
called? That kind of vibe.
I love that.
They go like into buttons.
Yeah.
Like that kind of vibe
Yeah.
in a loungy bit, and then the other bit. But then they dimmed the lights, candles are on. It was good.
Nice and moody.
Amazing drinks, spicy marks. So did that on the Friday, and then I ended up going out for lunch with my family on Saturday. I ended up going to the Ivy, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah. Because I was looking for somewhere that wasn't a cuisine.
Mhm.
Because typically you end up at an Italian, I feel, but we'd won the night before, so I was because I want that again.
The Ivy's lovely inside, isn't it?
I don't think I've ever sat in there and had a meal.
Really? I've been a few times. The brunch is quite nice, and I went up. Did you go upstairs?
No, but I've been there before because I'm sure I went to the opening of that with Jelly
Right.
years ago.
Yeah.
So I have been in it, but
And that private dining room they have.
yeah, I saw in that. So we went there, but it was a funny one because like the food and everything was nice, but my brother got me a balloon and they were like, we don't allow balloons in here. But I kept it up all meal. No one asked me to take it down. So I was like, if they ask me, I'll take
Yeah.
it down. But until
And do
they
you know
do,
what? I can kind of appreciate that, to be fair.
well, it's actually because in case they fly up and they can't get them back down.
Because it's really high ceiling.
But it was on a weight.
Got it, right.
So I was kind of like, meh. And then my mum had made me a cake of cookie.
Oh,
Which
was
I
that your
loved.
mum?
Yeah, she made that. How good was that cake? And they were like, yeah, we don't allow cakes either. So it was kind
But
of
that's
off
a
to like
hygiene reason, isn't it?
No, they let you light the candle and all that, but you just can't eat it.
Yeah, but that is it's a
Why,
health
though?
and safety thing, I'm sure. I don't know, actually. But there are quite a lot of places are like that.
How bizarre. So we went there and then my mum got me last minute tickets to the musical Here and Now, which is the Steps songs.
We were just singing it before the pod. Tell
I'm going to tell you something right now. It was unbelievable.
us more then.
Unbelievable. It was nothing about Steps story-wise. It was just their music. Kind of like Mamma Mia.
Yeah, I was about to say that. There's another musical bit similar to
Yeah.
that, isn't there?
And it was about a woman approaching her 50s and they all worked in like a bargain supermarket basically.
Right.
So the whole show was basically in the supermarket. No like costume changes really, apart from like the dancers.
Yeah.
But it was just very like simple, I guess. Still like a good set and everything, but it was amazing. Like I was pleasantly surprised. I just thought, I've Steps done this to obviously get some money. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Like is it the next step to just be like, how can we bring more money in?
The
Because we don't
next
want
step. Oh, you're good at this.
to. But no, it was so good. Like if
that.
that's going anywhere that you can go and see it, go and see it because it was amazing.
Is it in Broadway? West End?
Sure.
Or is it just small theatres?
I think it's a tour.
Okay.
because I don't know if it'd been at Edinburgh or if it was going to Edinburgh, but some shows, actual steps people were like surprising them. They didn't do that at the one I was at. But it was just quite funny because people were like sitting in the audience doing actions to the songs.
Tragedy.
Yeah, that exactly.
The feeling's gonna get
But like,
on.
no, everyone's just sitting like slyly doing it, and I'm like,
What's the other song that they sing? 5, 6, 7, 8. My
Yeah.
boots gone, baby.
that was a good one.
What
And
a great band they were, by the
there's
way.
loads of good songs, by the way. Better the Devil You Know.
Oh my God.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not that song. I can't remember what that is.
That's not that song.
Loads. It was so good. And it was just really feel good. And my mum did say, I think we'll get triggered at this because everyone's going to sing along. And I don't
Yeah.
condone singing along in the theatre. But it wasn't too bad, to be honest. Like, it was actually okay. Yeah. Considering it's a Saturday night as well, everyone's probably been out and piss up. It was bearable. But no, I really enjoyed it.
What theatre was that, sorry?
The Kings.
Oh, okay.
So I ended up having a really busy weekend. It was lovely. A lovely
Were you
time.
hungover?
Yeah, I was a bit. Bearable though. But you know what I did? I got home. I thought, obviously I'd been out for dinner, right? But that's actually all I'd eaten all day. So then I thought, I'm going to order something because I think it'll help the hangover if I eat. So I ordered a McDonald's and I fell asleep.
No.
And I woke up with the banging of the door.
No.
And then I like forced myself to eat like half the chips.
Oh.
Because I was like, you should really eat
Yeah.
this. But I really was just knackered. And Jason was out as well. And I didn't hear him come in. I didn't hear him getting like up for the toilet. Very unlike me. So I must have been sparked out.
Love that.
Pished.
Yeah. Good for you.
But
And then
apart from that,
your present from me.
yeah, so we're going to London next week. And
for a very
Jess got me
exciting few days.
tickets to go see Six the Musical. I've wanted to see that for a long time.
That's amazing.
A long time. And I know all the songs.
Do you?
Yeah.
How? Oh yeah, because you listen to it already, don't you?
Magic the Musical.
You're such a theatre kid.
So I know them all, but like obviously I won't sing along, but I quite like knowing them because
Yeah.
I feel like I can enjoy it more when like I know the tune.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
So I've
And
got
it's a one-parter. There's no...
Oh, it's 80 minutes long with no
there's-
interval.
Yeah, there's no interval.
I like that. It's at 8 p.m.
No, I know. I quite like that as well, actually.
We're going to go for some food and then go there. And then the next day we've got a big day ahead.
A big day of podcast bits.
Yes.
Love
But
it.
I've got something funny to tell you. I've been waiting to tell you on the pod.
What?
My little sister messaged me last week and she went, Jess, did you know that we're related to a queen? I was like, wait, what?
Sorry?
Yeah. And she'd downloaded some sort of like family tree website. And
A royal queen?
a royal queen. You wait till you find out who it is. And I was like, how? And she went, I've only been able to go so far back. But she went, but did you realise that our granddad had a brother, which I don't think my dad realised. And then it went further back and there's just all the Ted's family, blah, blah, blah. It gets bigger. And then at some point, then the name changes, right? We're going back to now the 1600s.
Right.
Henry VIII's wife, Catherine of Aragon, is it? What it was called?
Fuck knows.
The one that was beheaded. She is somehow related to me in the fucking family tree.
Where's the money?
Where's the money? Cash money. But her surname was something like Howard, I'm sure. So she's not a Ted's, obviously.
No, but there's, something's led to her.
Yeah. She
How
managed to go all the way
interesting.
back to the 1600s.
I've
though.
never done anything like that. It makes you wonder.
And my dad's granddad had 15 kids. I was like, what the helly?
So you're a royal.
So
Shall we call you
let's just say I'm a royal.
Madame? Queen Jess?
From 400 years ago. Anyway, anything else to update us on?
Not much, honestly, just getting holiday ready.
Oh yeah, because you're off to the south of France tomorrow?
It's a lot. And I know we do it all the time, but every time it comes to it, I'm like, this is a lot. Like, for one, I leave at 4 a.m, so basically 12 hours from now. And I've not even brought my suitcase out of the cupboard. Never mind. I've not honestly looked a single thing out.
Fabulous, so it's fine.
And usually I've maybe not packed until this moment, but I've kind of like got things laid out.
Is it warm?
Yeah, it's warm. So I really need to get that sorted, but also I had to like scrub, shave my legs, 'cause I'm getting a spray tan tonight. I got a lash lift last night, had to tint my brows. It's just a lot. This glamorous life of mine.
First world problems.
Get my nails done today. I need to fit in my toenails. Like,
Yeah. Oh, it's just hard being a girl.
and I do think, I look at guys a lot and think, I mean, I know guys do it too, so if you do, fair fucks. But guys who don't, and you don't need to. I mean, girls don't need to.
Yeah,
you know what
I know
mean?
what you mean.
I
We
just look
want
at you and
to, but we
think,
also can't be asked.
what a life it must be
Yeah.
to not do any of this. Or
And also,
not
they don't
feel
think
you
about
should.
anything for the holiday either. They just rock up and
No,
just
I
hope
know.
for the best. And they have a
I know.
fantastic time.
To be fair, I'm mostly taking things to wear that I've wore in the last couple of holidays because going at this time of year, I don't really want to buy loads of stuff because I'm not
No.
going to wear it again.
Yeah.
I want to be buying like jumpers and that now, so I would rather just
Also, the shops
wear.
don't really sell any summer stuff unless it's sale.
No, I know.
It's quite hard to find it.
So that's me. I just need to get organised for that. Really, then it's a wild few weeks.
Have a lot going on. I'm not
Wild
actually
few
going to
weeks.
Copenhagen tomorrow, guys, now. So it's been too busy with
Chill
bits
a
and
wee
bobs. So
bit.
yeah, I'm not going to Copenhagen anymore, but I am still going next week for a work trip. So yeah,
After London.
not a leisurely one. I was hoping to extend at the end, but we need to see on that. There's just a few things going on that I need to just consider before we book that. But yeah, that's a great little roundup, Zoz.
What's been happening with you then?
So I've been to quite a few places this week. Lots of foodie spots. I'll rattle through them quick because we've got a lot to discuss today on today's episode about the exciting things turning 30. But aside from what's been a lot on my plate emotionally, what's been on my plate emotionally, I'm having a really bad baby brain. So I apologise in advance if I stumble or stutter my words more than normal because we know I can't do that or pronounce any fucking thing correct. Zoe, I literally would speak to my mum because my mum was up this week, thank God. And the day she arrived on the Sunday, I couldn't speak. And she kept looking at me, blinking like, are you okay?
Like, couldn't get your words out?
Could not. I'd start a sentence. What I was about to say would leave my brain completely. And I was like, what did I just say? She went, well, I don't know what you were going to say because you never went into it. And I would try and say a word, but I couldn't remember what the word was. So I'd say the whole sentence and forget the main word. And she was like, something's not okay. I said, I know. I'm really struggling with it at the minute. Anyway.
Can you even do anything about that?
No, I don't know. I really don't know.
Like, what can you do to, like, not feel like that in there? Anything?
And also, intrusive thoughts are really creeping in as well, which I don't experience. I don't experience, thankfully, anxiety with Jensen. But, like leaving him with other people or...
Yeah.
But the intrusive thoughts of... And if you're a parent, please tell me this is normal because I hate it. But if I'm walking somewhere and I visualise tripping up, then I visualise dropping him and this sounds so graphic, I know, and I apologise, but like his head exploding everywhere. Like it's so bad. Or I went for a facial, which I'll talk to you about in a minute, on Monday, but I asked my mum to walk and there's a really big hill to get to there. And I had visions, because my mum's got a bit of a bad back, I had visions of the pram rolling all the way down the hill and him being run over by a big, massive lorry.
I do think things like that as well, by the way.
I'm like, get out of my head, this is horrendous. And I'm lying there in my facial for like 2 minutes. I'm like, lying there like, oh my God, I hope she's okay.
Yeah.
What can I do? I've got no control of seeing it. And my phone was pinging. I thought, oh my God, is that her? Is something happened? Oh, I hate it. And I'm not that sort of person either. So I'm like, something's going on. It's crazy. But do you know why I think it is? Because he's on the move now.
Yeah.
He's army crawling. And honestly, I have to just turn my back for 1 second and there's shit in his mouth. Or
yeah, you just can't leave them at all now.
He's bashing himself on the floor and I'm like, oh my God, this is horrendous. And my mum turned around to me yesterday and she went, Jessica, how are you doing this? How are you actually doing this? This is a full-time job. I went, Mum, you did it. You did this with me. And she went, I forgot. She went, I don't remember it being this hard. She went, he's a lot. And I'm like, yeah, no fucking shit.
No, I know.
She went, you can't do anything. She went, I've been sat here for 2 hours. You can't let him do anything. I'm going to have to get him a pen.
Yeah, because he also doesn't want to sit still.
No, he doesn't.
So
He really doesn't.
Yeah.
You're holding him and he's jumping out of your arms. He's so strong.
Yeah.
He's so strong.
You can't. I said that to the other day. I was like, I can't control him.
I know. And with my mummy's thumb, which I said about on side dish last week, it's really tough for me to hold him as well. And
Yeah.
then I was having like anxious thoughts that her back's bad and she couldn't pick him up. And anyway, I know it's normal, but that is just really taking over my brain at the moment. So she's up, thank fuck, because we've had a really busy week. Which also means that me and Richard managed to do a few things in the evening or go somewhere. So we went to Kelvin Grove Cafe, which I love and I speak about all the time, to their night where they were showcasing a burger. They claimed it was the best burger in Glasgow, which I think
Was it?
Bold. In short, no. But I'm not slagging it because it was excellent. The quality and the thought that went into it was amazing. Their fried chicken for a starter was incredible. I just love the menu there. I think it's amazing. But I don't love that type of burger. I'm also not a burger connoisseur, so I can't really quote on that. I like a burger, but I'm really happy with the Five Guys.
Yeah.
Right? But the burger, the meat was so big, that for me, that amount of meat is a bit like, ooh, I'm a bit unsure. When you slice it open, it was pink. It was still mooing, I'm sure. And I was like, oh, Richard was like, just eat it. It's high quality. You're going to love it. And he's right. Like, I think you have a high quality beef, it tastes amazing, regardless if it's pink. But I'm just not like that. I'd order my steak medium. Would you?
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. Medium rare.
Would you?
Yeah.
How bold that. No, medium. But I appreciate that it tastes better, probably medium rare.
But I wouldn't want a burger to be like that.
Okay, interesting. But it was very good. The pickle was, that's so niche, but the pickle was insane. So vinegary, so fresh, crunchy. Every part of it, they've made their own like ranch dip. Amazing. Really recommend it there. I've screamed and shout off the rooftops about their brunch menu and their cocktails are excellent. So I had a lovely time there. And then on Sunday, I'd booked, because my mum was a bit of a food snob. You guys probably think if I'm a bit of a food snob, which I'm not, but my mum is. She's a chef, so she expects a lot. And I thought, right, I'm going to take her for a roast and I'm going to go to the Clarence, which I love. And like I said last week, I really hope that people go and enjoy it. It was bloody gorgeous. Like, I fucking love the bone marrow gravy there. I had to have
did she agree?
She said it was amazing. She had the chicken though, which, it's very rare for a Sunday roast place to serve a chicken. Have you ever noticed that? It's either always pork, beef or lamb. But
I feel like I get chicken quite a lot.
do you?
Yeah.
Maybe that's an English thing then, because there was a breast of chicken. Sometimes it's like a half a roast, but it's quite rare it's on there. And I really rate that.
Yeah, I would always have chicken as my roast.
Yeah, I would
Maybe
at home.
At home, when I'm out though, I maybe would have
Go for beef, yeah. Because I can't cook beef that well, if I'm honest.
No.
But their beef is cooked to perfection. I just really love it, guys. And I can now confirm that I think it is still the best roast in Glasgow.
Yeah, because you've been more than once now and it hit the nail on the head both
times.
Gravy.
It's the gravy. It's amazing. Wow. The dessert, I had the apple tart to share with the caramel sauce. Their sticky toffee is amazing. I love their, apparently it's really vibey there on a Saturday night. Really good. Yeah, if you go there on a Saturday night, they've got a chicken Kiev on the menu. Anyway, really like it.
Like bougie pub sort of vibes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Where else did I go? I also went last night to the corner shop, which I've always wanted to go to because it's like Basque cuisine, which is like San Sebastian where we love. But it actually had a takeover from Bird's Fried Chicken, which is at Philly's in Shawlands. But they were doing a kitchen takeover. Zoe, it was so good. £45 per person. You got a glass of champagne. You got like a chicken salt and caviar cracker to start, which Rich was a bit like caviar. But he was like, okay, this is nice. Then, I don't know how they did it, but they did a chicken wing, but they'd almost emptied the chicken wing, which was cooked amazingly, and stuffed it with paella.
What, I love paella.
Paella. With the chicken back in it. It was, I didn't even read the menu properly, but when I cut into it, I was like, I swear this is rice.
And was there a bone in it?
No, I think they removed that. It was just like the tip of it, so it looked like the shape of it. It was so good.
Wow.
But it was in the chicken skin. Then for main, you had their unbelievable buttermilk fried chicken, which the only thing I would say with that, it tasted amazing. I actually really loved the Kelvin Grove one. It was really quite salty. It was a big pile of really big chicken. So I think after the last wing that we had, it was quite salty. But it was served with unbelievable hash browns, smoked salmon pearls, which looks like caviar in a tin. It was like a collaboration with this brand. And their homemade cream cheese or creme fraiche with like fresh chives. So good. The only thing I didn't love was their dessert. It was a bit like a creme caramel style, which I do love, but it had like chicken fat on top. You couldn't really taste the chicken fat. I thought it was really clever, but at that point, it was a bit too much for me.
Probably quite a particular taste as well, that sort of thing, isn't it?
So yeah, I really want to go back to both of them now individually and try it and actually try Corner Shop's menu. And then Sorry, I'll be nearly finished because there's quite a few shout outs. I went to Stretched again with Rich. He loved it. Did you see him jump into the advanced cold plunge pool like it was not even a problem?
I don't understand how people can do that.
I was gobsmacked.
And what is enjoyable? Nada.
You know how I was saying that I was all right in the beginners? I couldn't do it. I went into the beginner, could not do it.
Do you know what is funny though? As a woman, things are very different for you.
It's not good for you, is it, actually, to go in a cold plunge pool as a woman, they're saying now?
Really?
Yeah, they're saying that our estrogen or, guys, allegedly, I'm quoting here, there's something to do with cold plunge pools with women, that it's not actually really that good for you.
So we've been telling everybody to get in a cold plunge pool, now we're telling you to get out.
Yeah, maybe not do it regularly. I don't know. Let's research that. And then on Saturday, I was hoping to bump into you actually, but I don't know what you did. You went to the Ivy, sorry. Went to that Queen's Diner in Southside. I did park run, went to Queen's Diner. It was nice. Really cool inside. I love the coffee element, the filter coffee. Mm. I just don't know if I love that style of breakfast that much, like American fried breakfast, waffles, fried chicken for breakfast. It's just not really my thing.
No, it actually wouldn't be mine either.
So I don't know if I'll go back regularly, but I can appreciate that it's definitely needed in Glasgow. It's different. It's really cool. Mm. So I would say definitely try it, but I don't know if I loved it. But what I did love was next door was Kitty's Donuts. Have you seen that on social media?
Yeah, I have actually.
Zoe, it was amazing. So cool inside. I had the Vietnamese coffee donut, which again is quite of a rogue choice. Worked incredible.
I feel like we can get into good sweet treats in the next few months. You know, it's that sort of season with a coffee.
Totally. I enjoyed it with a cup of tea when I got home. And last but not least, I then tried a new matcha place. It's a Korean art cafe around the corner from there. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to pronounce this to you, but it's like Antlia or something. Antlia. Fuck knows, I'm probably butchering the word, but so cool inside. It's ran by a mother and daughter.
That's cute.
And it was really nice. And their matcha was excellent.
I saw you had fancy matches actually.
And the mum crocheted those coffee mats.
What the fuck?
No, Zoe.
Why do people do such cute things in this life?
It was opposite that Potts. I'd never been down that road before. I wouldn't say it was quite empty in there. It's kind of all like art around the side, but it was different. It was nice, and they did a good matcha. So that was my foodie updates for you guys, and my baby brain emotional issues. But I can't express, proving my point there, that Jensen hasn't seen my mum in, I think it was 9 weeks, and she can't believe the difference. And just having her here has been game changing.
I know, because it's like sometimes you just need to nip out.
Yeah.
And taking him is just not worth it. Like, you just need to nip out for something, or nip to the post office or whatever, and it's like, well, I need to put him in his car seat or in the pram, and then I'm going to need to disturb his nap or whatever, and it's like, see if just someone being there.
And he napped on her this morning. He wouldn't do that with me. No. You've seen how he is with me. He doesn't do it. And she came into our bedroom this morning because Rich is up at 5 every day, and I think it was like 4:30. She was already up. She's a proper like morning person.
That's the middle of the night to me.
She went, do you want me to take him? And she took him until 8:30 this morning. Didn't hear a peep from him.
Maybe we could just move her in. What do you think?
I said that to her this morning. She went, you wouldn't want that. And I thought, no, I fucking wouldn't. This
is the thing. It's like, it's great when it's here, but like, not all the time.
Yeah. Right, let's get into the topic. The fun, amazing topic. Yes.
So we thought we would finally do the kind of like 30... shit, I'm turning 30 topic that we spoke about. I mean, I'm not turning 30 yet, but it just spurred on the thought.
Yeah.
Spurred on the thought. Also, just to calm anyone's stress.
Because there is a few people stressing, isn't there?
Yeah, but what I was going to say is I'm not actually stressed about it.
No, you're not. You're not, are you, at all?
The only thing I was saying, the only thing I was saying last week was turning 29, I was quite unfussed about my birthday, which is quite unlike me. But I do think it's also because I've now got 3 busy weeks. So it's like, when my pals were saying to me, do you want to do something? I was like, well, we're in Nice next week. Like, let's just do it there.
Yeah.
So I think that was kind of my realisation. Obviously, I celebrated it anyway, so whatever.
The FOMO sort of diminishes
Yeah.
It really does.
I think also, like, my idea of a birthday night out is a different thing now. Right, so we thought we would ask what's been the best thing about your 30s so far, and also ask what are you dreading the most if you're approaching your 30s.
Yeah.
Because I know it is a big thing for people, right? So let's start on a positive, I feel.
Let's do it.
Best thing about your 30s so far?
Yeah.
Let's fucking go for it. Let's do it. Why not?
Yeah.
Meeting the love of my life at 32 when I was just about giving up on love.
Love.
We love love. I do love that.
Love.
Feeling less pressure and more comfortable within myself to say no to things.
Couldn't agree more on that one.
I feel like that's a general consensus.
Yeah.
You don't feel...
You don't feel FOMO.
No.
Do you know what I think about how I feel if I try and compare to my 20s? I really know who I am as a person. Whether I like that or not, you have the choice to change it from this point on.
Yeah.
Or you accept it.
And take action.
Yes, exactly that. And you just have more confidence to say no and you just really know who you are.
I also think there's less expectation of the others that are also in that age range of, like, if you don't want to do it, you don't need to, by the way.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're younger, it is like, why not coming out?
Yeah.
So, like, because you want to be able to say no, you're also appreciative of other people that when they say no.
I think you almost put on your feelings onto others in your 20s. You know,
deflect.
Let's just do an example of, like, drinking. Like, why are you not drinking? Like, do that shot with me. And in your 30s, it's a bit like, okay, we respect that life happens. You've got probably a busy career. You've probably got children or you've got plans. You don't want to be hanging out of your arse all weekend, every weekend.
Absolutely not. I like this one. Life feels generally more organised in 20s, but still fun.
Yes.
It's like you have the fun still, but not the chaos that kind of brings you down every so often.
Yeah. I also think financially as well, and I know this is not for everyone in most cases, but if you started a career younger and you're building up and hopefully getting promotion, it's like being in your 20s but with money. Because in my 20s I was royally skint.
Yeah.
And I can say that now that I'm comfortable and I don't have those worries as much.
Yeah.
And that's quite a nice, comforting feeling, I think. Yeah.
Something just clicks in your brain and you fail to give a shit anymore. It's so liberating.
So true.
A lot of people say no more FOMO. Red wine appreciation.
Yes.
Wow. I think I approached that young. Although in saying that, like, when I've actually ordered red wine a couple of times recently for the first time in months, probably since we've last
You've
had
not
it
enjoyed
together.
it?
No, I've just said, like, give me the house red. Like, I've not been like,
Ooh,
what wine do I have?
Yeah.
Because in reflection, I don't actually think I know.
You know what? I'm the same, really. I just know one type of wine that I love and I kind of stick with it.
Like, I know what to buy in a shop from the bottle, but, like, see, when I'm looking at a menu, I'm like, is it Merlot I like or is it Malbec? Like, I forget. I'm like, what one's what again? Like, I don't, and then I can't be arsed getting into it, so I'm just like, give me the house.
I don't really know the right terminologies to ask the wine person to
That's
say.
what I
Like,
mean.
I'm like, I like it kind of
yeah.
sweet, but I like it bold, but I like it full-bodied, but I like it a bit fruity. And they're like, what the fuck?
No, I know. The only wine I do know is rosé because I want it dry and pale.
Provence.
Like, I don't want it really fruity.
Yeah.
But apart from that, not a fucking clue. I'm 30 and thriving. I don't go out much, but when I do go out, it's bloody great.
Yeah, I agree on that, actually. Apart from the fact that you do feel old as shit, but if you do go to some nice places, for example, like Devil of Brooklyn where you went, you kind of appreciate the more quiet and mingling aspect, and then you can go and party after if you want to and dance with the young uns.
But I also think you appreciate your time out more.
Yeah.
Because it's maybe harder to get with pals, or if you do have kids, you can't go out all the time, obviously. So it's like when you do it, you're like, fucking, here we go.
Yeah.
I like that.
But going back to kind of what we said a few seasons ago, it is so true that you're 29 1 minute, you open your eyes and you're 30. There actually isn't any difference.
No.
It's just put in place to make us feel maybe a bit stricter in this routine. But let's say, for example, time and age never, ever existed and it was removed from our brains. I do feel like we would all live life so differently, especially time. Because time makes people feel anxious.
Yeah.
And it's like they're running out of time to do something when actually it doesn't matter. If you keep yourself fit and healthy, you could probably do all those things in your 60s if you wanted to. You just feel like you shouldn't.
100%. 100%, hen.
And we say it all the time, but for women it is a bit different, because if you want to have the idea of children,
Yeah.
you do feel like there is a clock, because there scientifically is one. And that is really frustrating.
I do also feel like it could probably be updated to potentially a bit later.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I think it's still quite low. And I think if they did the stats...
We would have been in the overs in X Factor, 25. For me, 25 people, 25 years is so young.
So young. That's
honestly, because we have quite a lot of people listen to this at like 22. Honestly, guys.
You are so young.
You're so young. If I could take myself back to 29, remember, I definitely did do what you kind of want to do, where I was like, right, this is my last year of my 20s. I'm going to fucking climb that hill in Africa. And I did it. And I really did reevaluate a lot of things in my life in that year.
Yeah.
But stupidly, I didn't need to reevaluate anything. I could have fucking done that yesterday if I wanted to. Well, maybe not yesterday, but last year.
I do think there's positives about it, in the sense that maybe some people need like a wee
push.
Oh fuck, like let's do all these things in a year or whatever. Like one of my friends texted me the other day saying, like, because she's the same age, saying that let's make our last year of our 20s count.
Yeah, I love that.
And even though I think we will, I was like, yeah, let's make more plans together. Like, I don't see her all the time.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, time does just go by and you're like, I'm not seeing you in fucking 6 months. Like, why?
But that is adulting though, isn't it?
No, I know. But I do think it's quite nice if you recognise and think, do you know what, I do want to make a list, or like, I want to do these things. Maybe not even in the 1 year, but just like, oh fuck, I realise I'm getting old. Let's enjoy life a bit more.
But you know, in your 20s, you used to go around your friend's house almost every day. You'd always just chill in your bedroom, laugh at shit on social media or whatever. Like, getting together now with friends is a task in itself, try and get your plan all together. So if you are listening to this and you're young, just seriously just go and do every single thing that comes your way.
Keep going to your pal's house.
If possible, because life happens. And even with a child now, as much as I absolutely love it, things are so restricted.
Yeah.
I can't just nip to the shop now, and I take that for granted. I can't remember the last time I had a full night's sleep or sat and just watched a film in my bed with my candles with a face mask on. Like, all those things that you take for granted just changes so drastically, but it changes for the better in a different way. And I think that's similar, like in your 30s, just something feels different.
Yeah.
You give less fucks. I'm more confident in my skin. I could happily walk around without makeup on. You would have never have caught me doing that in my 20s. Would you? Fuck.
I know.
I wouldn't. Things just change. You don't care what people think about you. I actually couldn't give a single shit what anyone thinks about me. As long as if I know that I'm not hurting you and I've not upset you in any way, I don't care what you think of me. And I think everyone needs to think that.
What I thought was, I actually think 30 sounds younger than 29.
Yeah, I love that. It is so true. It's like a reset.
Yeah, we're starting over. Like, we're the youngest of the 30s now, whereas I'm the oldest of the 20s.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I think it's just something in your head that you sort of told yourself, shit, I'm so old, because you're at the opposite end of the scale.
Yeah.
When actually you're about to be reborn.
No, I know.
But you know what, Zoe? I've heard that the 40s are great.
I think this is just what happens when you get older. The next one's always the better one.
Do you think 40s, right, is the time where you have definitely got a bit more money, you really are sure of yourself? And does your like sex life sort of like revamp?
What?
And in your 50s? Like, I hear that a lot about friends' parents where
sex lives in their 40s.
They sort of like get a bit crazy. My mum used to always talk about her friends and stuff when I was young, and my mum would have been in her 40s.
Yeah.
And her and her friends used to always like mingle and chat about men and stuff, and I was like, ooh. Used to always earwig, like, what they talk about now?
To be fair, right, let me work this out. Yeah, so I would have been like turning kind of like 10 when my mum's 40, right? And I used to always get shut out the room.
Yeah, what were they chatting about?
When like the pals came over, and you do think, what were you? But then it also, which is quite sad, it's definitely like marriages breaking down in that as well.
I know, well, because some kids fly the nest.
Yeah. But I do think that comes with then like meeting new people, maybe like some of these stories that you're talking about.
Yeah.
So you kind of need to take the good with the bad,
and to be fair, all those people that were my mum's friends at the time were single and had, but like online dating. But you know, when you were young, Zoe, did you ever this definitely would have been around when you were young, but you know when your mum was on the phone to her friends, did you go upstairs and pick up the other phone and listen in? And then my mum would shout, I can hear you breathing. It's echoey.
I used to love using the house phone.
Do you have the one where you push your finger and
my nana
roll
still
it?
got that.
I loved that. Took ages though especially if you're doing one, it was like
I know, and then right back round. I know. Closer to being socially acceptable to get a facelift.
Facelifts these days are looking good.
They look great. I think, why would you not?
60k though, you're looking at.
Is that really how much it is?
A lot of money. I think if you had it here in the UK.
£60,000
Correct.
to get a new face. Someone else has said, finally feeling sound in my own skin and being able to leave the house without a scrap of makeup on. I do love that. I come and go from that. Depends how my skin is.
Yeah.
I do look quite dead though.
Don't.
I've got that sort of dead skin looking.
Talking about the skin, you know how everyone said embrace pale skin? Since then I've had so many creators pop
Me
up on
too,
my
by the
Explore
way.
page.
Me
They're all,
too.
and they do look all gorgeous, don't you think? When they
Yeah.
embrace their pale skin, they actually do look better than without the fake tan.
I think it's because you don't recognise yourself with it, but I wouldn't notice you any different if you had tan on or not, really.
Yeah. But
Do you know what I mean?
a lot of them are redheads and a lot of them are Scottish. I know that's my
Scottish
algorithm,
skin.
but
Scottish skin. Right,
They're
let me see if
brave.
there's... First solo trip and it was class, spontaneous week, long holiday romance. Wow.
wow. I hold my hands up to anybody that travels alone or can do a solo trip. Apparently, it feels incredible to do
I
it.
would love that.
You think you would? Love it?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I've done it quite a lot in terms of travel for work. I was always alone. So, but for me, I guess in my head, it didn't feel like I was alone. But I would go for dinner by myself.
That is so true though, by the way. I wonder if that's why I do feel like that. Because you don't think of that as solo travel.
But it is.
But I've been on many flights myself.
Yeah.
Walked around
I prefer it.
loads of places myself. I flew to Australia myself, was there for
Yeah, so
2
you
or
did.
3 days on my own.
Oh, there you go.
Walked
Then you've done it.
around, eating.
Yeah, I remember
everything.
that.
But do you know what? I would go places like, probably places I've been.
Yeah.
So like Copenhagen, I would go myself, no problem.
Big city breaks.
Amsterdam probably too. Because there's so many cute wee spots and things to do. You can ride a bike.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of just like being at home in a way.
But it's more the evening plans and when you want to go for a nice
The
restaurant
eating.
dinner, you're like, oh, I'm not sure I want to go somewhere formal, like high table for one.
But I think that's probably when I wouldn't probably do proper restaurants.
You'd go to more casual spots or
Yeah.
food markets and
Yeah.
things. That's why I like shopping alone. I know it's a bit different, but if I go shopping on a Sunday
Like
and
clothes
Rich was like,
shopping?
yeah,
Oh,
I'll
me
come with
too.
you. I just know it's not going to be a successful shopping
No.
trip. I'd rather just be on my own terms, do my own thing.
'Cause I don't have time. You're not going to give me time.
Yeah.
Right, so overall general consensus, you know, when you really need your nails done and your hair gets stuck under them.
Oh, yeah, I hate that.
Overall consensus is you just don't give a fuck in your 30s. You do what you want. You've got more cash to spend, a bit less stress. You don't compare yourself, more comfortable in your own skin. Fucking love it. Bring it on.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Bring it
Bring it.
on. Right, let's
Right.
get to the... We shouldn't really be ending on negatives, but hey,
People
this
who are
has been
dreading
real.
it.
Yeah, okay, fair. Let's
People who are
listen.
dreading it.
Yeah.
Don't know how to celebrate. I'm single and all my friends are scattered around the world. My 30th will be during my first month being back in Glasgow after 3 years abroad. And prior to that, I was in London for 4 years. Feels like an occasion I need to commemorate, but literally feel like I don't have anyone to do it with. Hope other people feel the same. I think I would, I mean, I don't know the circumstances here, obviously, right? But I would just be like, family, where you at?
Yeah. Let's celebrate. You could also just go and visit one of your friends abroad if you can afford it, or get them to come over to you.
I think if you've been in London for 4 years before that, then I'm assuming you've maybe got quite a good group of friends down there, or a couple of friends. Why don't you ask them to come up?
Yeah.
It's far enough in advance you could say, would you fancy it? Get a wee 30 quid train.
Yeah.
Like, they do exist if it's far enough in
Or in
advance.
advance, yeah.
But if not, I had to put myself like a spaddy or something.
But also, what
Go
you...
on my own.
Yeah, that's a nice idea. A nice spa day, that's a really
Go
good
get
idea.
a blow dry. I did that at my birthday. It was bloody great.
Yeah.
Felt like a queen. Go get a blow dry, go to a nice spa day, and then maybe go out for a nice meal with your family if you've got a family here.
Yeah, that's lovely. Go shop and treat yourself to something.
I feel like surely in your 30s, that's another thing. You must appreciate your family more because the older I've got, the more I do.
That's so true.
So I'm assuming it's just going to increase the older I get.
I do feel like this about Christmas, right? You know, when I was young, I would no problem go out Christmas Eve, be pissed as a fart, not take into consideration what the next day means with your family and helping out and your mum cooking. I couldn't think of anything worse than doing that now. I'd really want to, especially with a child, I'd want to be on the ball. My family is the most important thing. I'm making sure that I'll make time to see them all. And yeah, you definitely appreciate your family as you get older.
I think I always did that because I had like the 2 houses to go to regardless of my mental sober state.
Yeah.
But I did go out on Christmas Eve, but I did love that.
Oh, it was the best night of the year.
I didn't ever let it ruin Christmas for me though. I still had my Christmas dinner and everything. You know, people that I couldn't even like sit at the table. I'm like, get to the table.
I mean, guilty. I got to the table,
Force
but
yourself to
I
that
was
table.
like,
But that's my perfect meal if I'm hungover.
same, yeah. You drag your ass out.
Yeah, I feel like
Roast tatties and gravy.
be different if it was, I don't know, like something weird. But hundreds of tatties and meat.
That's why I can respect people getting a Chinese on Christmas Day because that would be
Gorgeous
perfect if
scran.
you hungover.
No, I know.
Although it could never be me. But
No, me neither. Worst thing is how sentimental it made me, constantly remembering what happened and what's different about how I felt in my 20s, but I do love being in my 30s. I guess you do reflect.
yeah, definitely wish some people did more or... Because you remember, right, you know, Australia... I remember this for a lot of people. They'd had the pressure because of the visa thing that they had to be in Australia before they were 30 because they wouldn't let you in the country.
Yeah.
It was almost like, you're too old now, bye. But
all
since
that's
COVID,
changed
it's
now.
changed, haven't they? Because
Yeah.
they need the expats.
It's also the full working there thing changed that you need to do like what,
Farm work,
a
that's
year of
stopped
farm
now.
work or something, but now you don't need to do it.
Oh, do you remember that? Everyone had to go and work on like banana things and there was spider.
Pick strawberries and that.
I think that would be a great experience though.
No, I know. My cousin did it when I went to visit her.
Really? What did she pick?
I don't mind actually, but she did a few different things, I'm sure. I forget.
We speak about Holly a lot, but she's over in Australia and absolutely loving it. But what she said is she's met more people there that are so open to meeting people because they've all solo travelled, a lot of them have, than she ever has in her whole life. And she's 35 in February.
Yeah.
So if you are 20s and thinking about going and you're worried about going alone, trust me, I'm sure you'll meet loads of people, like-minded people.
I also feel like it's probably quite kind of London vibes, but on steroids. Like nobody's, this is so wrong to say because I know a lot of people do live in London and in Australia who are from there, right?
Yeah.
But it's like a lot of people are not from there.
Yeah.
So no one's got like 10 school friends or their family or whatever. So everyone's quite keen to kind of like create a group.
Yeah, agree.
Or like create a social
So it's
group.
like older friends that
Yeah.
don't have children and they all just absolutely love life and spend
You're all there
time.
doing the same thing to experience different life. So you are more open to meeting people.
Do you know, I do find that about Glasgow though. Like when I went to some of the restaurants last night, I was in Finniston and it was Duke's bar we went to first for a drink and then the corner shop. And everybody in there we were definitely the youngest. And I would say everybody was in their like late 30s, 40s, 50s and thriving. All with their groups of mates and probably didn't have kids.
On a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Good
But
fucking
I think the
on them.
West End of Glasgow is quite like that. Edinburgh's probably a bit like that as well, actually.
When you live out in more like smaller towns, kind of like how we do, the local pubs are just the older people who are retired with nothing else to do.
Yeah.
They're not really the sort of, your work's not next to them or anything, so you don't just congregate there.
Yeah.
I just don't have that after work drink thing now, obviously, because I don't work with a team.
But that was great fun.
But even when I did, it just wasn't that often.
I don't think that culture is anywhere really except London, you know.
It kind of was here and there a wee bit for me, but not, it could have been a lot more.
London's shit on a weekend.
No, because everyone's out during the
Friday
week.
night is terrible in
Thursday
London.
night's where it's at.
Thursday
in
night
old
is
London town.
pumping.
Yeah.
Especially
Yep.
East End of London. All the finance bros are out. Good fun.
Finance bros, come
Finance
on.
bros.
Right, a few negatives to give you here.
Oh,
Every sneeze is a small gamble. Is it just a sneeze or did I just throw my back into another dimension?
That is true.
You do become increasingly more crippled
Yes.
as you age.
Things hurt more.
Oh, Halloween is my 30th. Dreading it because I hate getting older. I like that. I'd be having Halloween parties. That would be my birthday.
Birthdays are the best from September until early December. The party season. We say it all the time.
I couldn't agree more. I love Halloween, but I don't want to dress up, if that makes any sense. I think if I was in the routine of having a Halloween party every year, I would like dressing up. But see if you're going out of the house, are we dressing up or are we not? Are people there going to be dressed up or are they not? Or if it doesn't fall on a weekend, is it the week before or the week after people are dressing up? It's quite stressful.
Don't you feel like when you see all the pictures after Halloween weekend, you think, oh, that looks so fun?
Couldn't agree more.
Such good ideas and people really go to town, don't they? And I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was last year. Remember that? Was I pregnant? It's Trunchable.
Oh, in here?
Yeah.
Was that last year?
I don't know, Zoe. I think it was. Would have been the year before because we weren't here.
It must have been last year. All friends at different stages in their life can be quite hard to navigate. I think that probably is a big one, actually, to be fair.
I think that's a big one if you're single. Because if you want to go out and about and you're open to meeting someone and all your friends are with people or married or having babies, that can be tough. But then you've also got people probably like me and you where we are with someone. That still wouldn't have stopped me though. So there's people that feel really super content.
No, I know.
And they want that life where they're just like, you know what, no, I'm happy. I don't feel FOMO. But then I'm a bit in the sense of I still feel content, but I still want to do it.
Yeah.
So it just depends how you feel about that, I guess.
I know.
And now I just physically can't.
Because then with our friendship group, it's half and half.
Yes, that's
But if
right.
it wasn't half and half, it would be a struggle bus. 100%.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's all came at a good time that half, like, you've all got people to relate to and we've still got people to relate to, even though we're still all pals, obviously.
Because imagine how hard that would be actually if you were with somebody and all of your other 4 friends, for example, all just became single at the same time. That probably would be very difficult as well.
It would just be the same thing, but the opposite. Which I would actually find that harder probably if I was one that wasn't single.
That's what I mean. Because they're always probably doing things together all the time, but you need to still make time for your partner.
Yeah.
And a part of you doesn't really want to do it all because your single friends might be just out and about, maybe a bit on the prowl here and there sometimes. And that's hard for you because you got to be the wing woman and you're a bit left out. And
yeah. And it is difficult on a night out because when you are single, like, you would all be lying if you say you're not almost a lot of the time when you're night out, just kind of try to chase a bit of attention or maybe trying to find someone.
Especially at the beginning when you just broke up with someone, you want your bit of
or you kind of want at least like males in the room.
Yeah.
Like, you just want to almost feel the presence of, could someone chat to me or could I chat to someone, or even just a bit of banter. Like, it doesn't need to be you fancy them or whatever. So I think that's difficult when that's kind of like the last thing on my mind when I'm out because I'm not single.
Let's say it was a really bad, heartbreaking breakup where they really wanted to be with that person. Then I guess you probably would an element of you would crave male attention. But there might be somebody out there that, in a lot of cases, broke up with them and they didn't want to do it anymore. In fact, I'm sick of the sight of men or a woman. Keep me away. I just want to be with my girls. I want to have a good conversation, good chat, good crack.
I think you just need to get to a place of, if your night out goes in that direction, great, love it. But if it doesn't, it's not what you're thinking about.
Yeah. Honestly, do really believe that meeting people happens when you least expect it, when you least put it out there into the universe, which I know people say manifest it, but
and it must be really annoying to hear, but that's exactly what happened to me as well.
Happens pretty much with everybody.
I know.
And it's so more organic and nicer that way as well.
I know. Just turned 40 last Monday. Am I too old for this page? Absolutely fucking not.
No, it's only because Zoe's about to turn 39 in my 30s, but I know there's loads of elder, gorgeous
here's
ladies.
Another. I'm 40 tomorrow and dreading it just as much as I dreaded 30. You just think something bad is coming. I guess that's a big thing. People have quite bad health anxiety.
Yeah.
I don't have it about me personally, but I've got it around every single person that is involved in my life. I've got a sore head, please go to the doctor. I'm like, go and get that checked. Whereas I have a ear infection for 15 years and still got it. But I do just think as your parents get older, I'm like, see if you do just feel something, like just go get your bloods done or something. Like just go get it checked.
Check it out.
Like why not? I just hate the stories of like things getting caught too late and like what could have been prevented. And I know you can't live your life like that. But
Speaking of that, by the way, Zoe, you know Eye to Eye, the opticians that we love?
yeah.
Have you ever seen that place opposite it called like Randox Health or something?
Yeah, what is that?
I'm sure, I could be wrong, but I'm
The full MOT thing?
I think it is the full body MOT thing. I bet you that's a lot of money.
That's what I'm getting my parents for their Christmas.
My dad had it done. Did I tell you that?
You did tell us
Yeah.
that actually, because remember I was
About 10 years
saying my
ago.
friend Abby got it done
So she did,
like
yeah.
a year or so ago.
Yeah. Was the results fine?
Yeah.
Yeah, my stepmom made my dad get it because she just got health anxiety, and his all came back fine actually. But yeah, if you're able to do it, then that looked like that's the place to get it done. I thought,
Yeah.
wow, that's a mega place here. I know it's all in London and Birmingham and all those places, but it's on that street near Slater's.
But if you work for a company, by the way, and you maybe do get
Private healthcare.
private healthcare, then you maybe have like an excess to pay or something because it's maybe not essential or whatever it might need to come under. But you could look into that
Yeah.
if it would maybe just give you peace of mind. I have the fear that I'm not yet the woman I imagine myself to be at 30.
Oh, that's nice and honest though. But what I mean is you have the ability and the freedom to change that if you want to. I wouldn't worry
Absolutely.
about a timeline that you're
No.
not this person who you need to be. I bet you're just being harsh on yourself.
You're only thinking that because of the age.
Exactly.
Like, if you take that away,
it means
then
nothing.
just gradually make changes. And when it happens, it happens, no matter what age you are.
And it's interesting because even someone like my mum, she met her husband in her 50s and she did a lot of work on herself, hence her job. A lot of work on herself from previous younger trauma and things that she probably felt like, actually, I really want to change this. I don't think there's any age that you can start a business,
No.
change something about your life, ditch friends that are absolutely useless for you and make you feel a type of way. I think this is actually a really good age to do that, actually. Ditch the shit ones and just focus on yourself. I genuinely think there's no age limit to change anything in your life at all. It's the societal
all.
pressures that have made us feel that way, that we should have achieved this by this, you should be a CEO by this, you should have kids by this, you should be married by this. You're too old to do that. You're too old to go and run a marathon, or you're too old to start a business. That won't be successful. Some of the most successful people in the world started a business in like their 50s.
Absolutely. Do you know what I find so interesting though? I think it was Girls Overheard had posted a clip.
Yeah.
And it was almost like kind of the opposite of this in a way. Not the it's not too late to change things, but the kind of attitude you get with your 30s of,
Yeah.
I'll say no what I want to, I'm not going to do anything I don't want to, blah, blah, blah. But they were almost saying, or someone had maybe messaged them in, and I actually agree with it too, that it's almost made people like then not have enjoyable nights or like kind of have quite spontaneous nights or experiences or whatever, because we're then like...
They feel too confident to say no.
Yeah, like I feel like there's definitely a balance.
Oh, I agree. I do
like, I
feel
don't
like
think-
the younger generation don't know how to have fun like we did, because there is this whole wellness and element of protect your peace, say no, you don't need to give an excuse, which I do agree to.
No, I know, me
But-
too.
Yeah, it's almost like, actually, I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to do it. But sometimes you need to be a bit forced out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
And before you know it, the spontaneous nights are some of the best, and you might then meet the love of your life.
Well, that's what I think they were saying was like, how often is it when you don't want to go out or you can't be arsed but feel you need to, so you do say yes, and it's the best night you've had in a while.
And you know, if it's shit, just go home.
Whereas if we get so programmed to being like, I'm my own person, I can say no when I want, no one's going to force me to do anything, in turn you might actually just have a really boring shit life. Like, I
so
think there's
true.
a very happy medium here.
And nothing else feels better than getting dressed up and feeling your best self. And you're like,
I
oh,
do
you know what? I'm
think-
not going to dress up in ages.
Exactly. And I think if you feel quite shit, low self-esteem wise, appearance department, sometimes that's what you need.
Yeah.
So I do think you need to just be quite mindful of what makes you feel good in this life.
And you know, since having Jensen, I've been out twice. So when I went to Hayley's hen do in Liverpool and our brunch, they're two of some of the best nights out that I've had. And the reason is because time and free time to do those things has sort of like been taken from me. So in my head, I'm like, I know this is limited. I know I can't do this every week.
Yeah.
So I'm going to fucking have the best time. Even Hayley's wedding, I was like, I'm just going to have the best time. And I have, because you know that I can't do this freely all the time if I want to. So if you are in that postpartum and you're worried about go out with your mates, go and do it. You will feel brand new. Go and get dressed up. Go and get your hair done. Get something that makes you feel confident, because you probably have low self-esteem from having a baby or
It's
whatnot.
also just feeling yourself for a night, isn't it? Back to your
Be with your mates.
old self.
You honestly, you won't regret it. It's so good. And then just try your best to not take it one step too far and have a hangover and have to look after a screaming child when you wake up in one night like, fuck, reality hits.
But I do also feel like just in general, like, especially with us working for ourselves and you're at home quite a lot.
Yeah.
Sorry, my lips are so dry. I'm just putting on my summer Fridays.
You know what? Same, actually.
Lip butter balm, and it's the iced coffee flavour.
Oh, love.
I do love it, but then I'm like, I'm giving myself coffee breath, but I'm not even drinking coffee. It's just my lip balm.
This is what Molly got me from my Secret Santa, and it's still got it. It's the Elf Glow Reviver Lip Oil, and I flipping love
You've
it.
really kept on to that for a while.
I have, don't I?
What was I going to say there? Yeah, I feel like most of the week I feel like a bag of shit, because I'm at home most of the time. I'm not really like doing my makeup, my hair or whatever, apart from the odd time during the week. So when I then have a night out, I'm even doing the same to an extent of like,
no, I'm
not wearing fucking trainers.
Yeah.
I'm putting my heels on.
Yes.
I'm giving myself sore bunions, because why the hell not?
We need to bring heels back.
I think they're back, by the way.
Love a heel. I love a trainer.
No, love a trainer. But the heel thing is like, I just don't feel the places I want to go on a night out now, I shouldn't be going there with a trainer on. So I need to wear a heel. We're not doing jeans and trainers on a night out anymore. Not at this age. Not at this old, mature age. So if you're in your 30s and you wear trainers out, fucking get them off. Kidding on, it is. Comfort is key, I do know that.
And we also shop in Marks and Spencer's and Next now, and we genuinely think that the things in there are amazing. And I think they are.
No, but I don't
age.
think that's just age. I think it's age.
A bit of accumulation of a few things.
Their buyers are good. We've got a dilemma that involves the age of 30. So I think it's very fitting.
Hey, I've not heard this. Let's go.
Okay. So let's talk dick pics.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Why not? I'm in my early-ish 30s, divorced and dating. A guy I really like who has great chat. We've been flirting, holds a very respectful job. Quite a few exclamation marks there. We've been heavy on the texting. Then one night sends me an unsolicited dick pic. Now, I like when someone says now. I'm all for a bit of flirting and even a nice sexy chest picture of some toned shoulders and abs, but do we really think the dick is an attractive part of the human body? Then, what do you even reply to that? Oh, nice penis. When did dick pics even become a thing again? Just checking I'm not the only one who doesn't appreciate a penis picture. Signed, a girl trying to navigate single life in her early 30s. I honestly would drop dead.
Drop dead.
I'm deceased and I can't reply. Sorry, she died. What happens to that girl you're talking to? She died. It's like, even like my single friend who I was talking about earlier, if someone isn't replying, like, they've obviously died. Like, they're not ignoring you. They've died.
They've died.
I don't know. The thing about this is everything else is tick, 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 tick. We're going well.
I mean, is his penis nice? Thoughts?
But I think the question is, are they nice? And my answer to that is no.
No. But then leg spread, vagina out. Is that nice if you sent that back?
No, but
guys would probably like that though.
No. Sorry,
I don't know. Right. I don't know what I would think about a dick pic. Has she met him yet?
I would simply need to send that into my group chat instantly and then I would get done.
No. Has she... If she's not met him, I find that a bit too much. That's a bit too much too soon. No. Has she met him?
I don't think they have. She's not said they've met. Just that
When they're having a bit of phone sexting going on, then maybe I could appreciate it.
The unsolicited dick pic, though, is really giving me... We were just chatting.
Yeah, wow.
And you've just sent a picture
of you, baby.
Of your dick. And no, I'm not here for that whatsoever. But I do also feel like if everything else is good, I think we just make a laugh of it. And just say, like, my response to that would be so, like, thanks for sending me that. I didn't ask and don't do it again. And then I would just be like, what are you having for dinner? Like, I would just move on from it.
Sausage?
I was really fancying sausages and mash for dinner, actually. Thanks for that.
Sausage pasta.
I would just make a joke of it. I wouldn't be returning a picture. Sadly not. For them.
You would never catch me sending a picture of my vagina.
I wouldn't send
Or
a
my
picture
big
of
titties.
anything. But also, I know a lot of people do, and honestly, fair fucks you. Like, I respect you. But I think in that situation, if you've not met and you're not really in anything yet, I just think at this age, my first thought is that's risky. Who's going to see that?
Although saying that, me and Rich definitely used to exchange pictures.
No.
Kept a spark alive for the long distance.
No.
And I used to think, yeah. But he was my boyfriend. So that's different.
That's different because you know what the piece can do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't think we'd catch us doing that now, but yeah.
Jason would know better to even ask me.
Just sent you an unsolicited one though.
I would say get that way.
You know, if you asked him, would he send you one?
I don't think he would, honestly. I think he would say, you're taking absolute piss out of me and get
yeah,
to that.
yeah, he would.
And I would say, correct. I was going to show my pals.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so the answer is I've done it, I've had them, and I've appreciated it because of who it was. But I don't know if I would appreciate that situation. Absolutely not.
No, I wouldn't. I think I would really be saying, why did you send that?
Yeah.
Did you mean to send that to me?
Imagine if you replied saying, no, sorry. It was to someone else and you'd be like,
I know, like we're not on Snapchat anymore.
red flag.
But I do think it's also a shame because we really like him. He's got great chat. They've been flirting, so maybe he thinks it's acceptable if there's been a bit of flirting going on. He's got a good job. They've been heavy on the texting. And then bang, a dick pic.
All I want to know is, what was it like?
Was it a micro penis? Because then we'll say boy bye, right? Unless it's your thing.
Maybe.
But
It's a bit of a fetish.
can I just say something about micro penises, right? It's quite an important point.
Say it.
What I actually do need to know, no disrespect, is it wouldn't actually go in.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Like the task is impossible with that. So what actually happens there? We just play in different ways. If anyone is with someone with a micro penis or has one themselves, let us know how you work that shit.
I reckon I'd get myself on OnlyFans and I'd make a pretty freaking penny.
If you had a micro penis?
Yes!
Oh, you would make it worthwhile.
I think people on there that would love that.
You can get operations to get
Like
bigger willies.
a blow-up bed.
Just pump it up.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
God help the micro penises out there. Praise
I know,
be.
that's a shame. Because it's not their fault, is it?
Oh, see, to this girl, I honestly think just approach it, ask what the aim was there. And if you're going to meet up, give a meet up a chance. I don't think we write it off.
No, I agree.
If the other positives weren't there, I would say don't reply to him. Like if you were very early chat, you weren't really
was
sure.
it flaccid or was it hard? Because if it was hard, I mean, it'd be a bit of a compliment. Like, you're thinking of me. Fair fuck.
But also, I know you've sat and touched that to get it hard for a picture, so I mic'd out.
Right. I feel
No,
sick.
it's the thought of them taking more than one to get like a good angle and actually a good...
Like, how do they hold it in their fist and stuff?
All of that.
What did he say anything with the picture? Go on, reply to us. Tell us.
Horny for you, baby.
Listen, I want all the girlies. We don't want to see any dick pics.
No, I think send them in. Why not?
Ah,
I actually don't
rate
want
or
to.
hate. But
Left or right?
I think we should tell us. Number one, do you like them? Is
you
it
like
circumstantial?
pictures?
Like, what is it? Do you and your partner, who you've been with a while, send nudes to each other when you are away for a work trip or whatever?
Or at work?
Or did a dick pic work and...
You're now
at
with.
work, yeah, like, ooh, kinky. Did a dick pic work and you were like, wow, sold? Or did it was going really well and then you got one, you were like, fuck no.
And then you've ignored.
Or did you send a nude to someone and then you've been ignored?
No. I wouldn't be here.
Oh my God, imagine.
Dust into the
that's
sky.
really what I think for me it's more of a confidence thing. If I sent a nude, I'd be like, they'll probably be thinking, ew, block. here, brother.
It's a funny one, that. It really is. For me, it's more like, where will that end up?
In
Maybe
your
not.
mouth.
Nothing was worse than, like,
Well, it's illegal now, isn't it?
well, girls at school, and everyone saw their naked pictures.
I know.
And it's
Sex
just hellish. It's really tragic. And
There's
what a
laws in
shame.
place for that now.
No,
so
I know.
don't send your dick pic to your group chat.
No, absolutely don't. But anyway,
Hope you enjoyed that.
that episode. And I hope if you're turning 30 soonish like me, you have no fear. Why have fear when you can just have hope and dreams?
I can confidently tell you that it's the best years of my life.
I mean, you're halfway through, if we want to speak
Zoe.
about anything.
Oh my God.
Anyway, happy
Could be worse.
Tuesday.
You could have your 30th birthday in COVID.
No, I know. I think we made the most of it.
Oh, I did.
We did.
I bloody did.
We did. Anyway, thanks for listening, watching as always. Please like, subscribe, comment, share with your pals. Spread the love, why the hell not? It's a Tuesday after all. Peace and love, motherfuckers. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Bye.